Ludus, Vulpes. Welcome to Ludus Vulpes. My name's Kirsty, and today we're here at the UK Games Expo. We're with Smoox from Taiwanese board game design.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello everyone. I'm Smoox from TBD, Taiwan Board Game Design. Good to see you.
Good.
And good to see you guys.
Yeah, it's lovely to see you. Thank you for spending some time with us.
My pleasure.
At what is a very busy expo.
Yes. It's bigger than the last time. Last time I was here is 2019. It's almost twice the space in Hall 2, so it's expanding a lot in this expo, yes. And
we were just talking before we started the video how you've already sold out after Three Little
Wolves. Yes. People love the quirky artwork. We didn't expect that popular, so we should bring more, but you can order online if you want.
That's good, that's good. So, do you be happy to explain a brief history and a bit about Taiwanese board design? Yeah,
sure. TBD, we started, the idea is a group of designers and gamers, we playtest our game together back in 2012. And at that time, I started to organize a monthly playtest gathering for designers. So until now, we have more than 100 times of the gathering for almost 10 years. So after that, in 2013, I started to organize this type of international convention. We group designers together to bring their game outside Taiwan. Because some have language barrier or they have work, their job, they cannot travel. So we just help them to bring game outside Taiwan. So
that's amazing.
Lately we have appearance in SNHBO and UK or Gen Con, something like that. So that's how we work.
That's amazing, that's amazing. So for anyone who is new to TBD, what games might they have heard of that they might not realise come from your group?
Maybe you know Formosa Tea? Yes, it's and Dadaocheung or Cat Rescue, Electropolois. Yes, thank you, big fans. So it's Flip City is earlier game picked up by Tasty Miniature Games, TMG. Flip City also. So Ponzi Scheme is our print for a while, also picked up by TMG. So there are some games we license. Maybe you will be more familiar with that. Yes.
Okay, so obviously you can see in front of us on the table here, there's some games which are available for sale. So, do you want to tell us a bit about these games?
Yes, sure. So this new game is called Touch It. So it's released earlier this year. And it's the first time we bring this game outside Taiwan. And we of course, we want to license the game or find partners, distributors. So as the name suggests, you play the game by touch the card. So there are 3 different versions, but the rules are the same. So basically, every round, everybody will get the card. But you cannot touch the back of the card yet. So on the count of 3, everybody start touching the back of the card. So you will find it's one of these 4 pictures, because if you can zoom in, there are some pump-up lines of the illustration. So it's a tactile gameplay. So you feel the shape.
I think it's this one.
Reveal. Oh yeah! So every round, the first player to get the right answer will score 2 points. The others will score 1 point. If you are wrong, you don't have points. So it's a race in this tactile touching experience. So it's very unique, and you'll feel some time pressures. You want to be the first one to score more points, but you might lose. You might be wrong, so you don't get points. So you feel the tension among players. So it's very simple. You just play until someone gets 7 points and wins the game. But it's very, very unique that I show a lot of people. They feel like when they touch that, they know what they are doing. They feel very refreshed, very new experience.
It's very rewarding. It's using different senses, which is great. I do really like that.
It's rewarding for Kirsty, who gets it right 9 times out of 10, not for me, who gets it right once out of 10.
Well, you know, I do but try.
Yes, and there's 3 different versions. They have different artwork themes, But actually, the feature of the lines are a little bit different.
Okay,
like this version is about Lunar New Year and Taiwan.
Yeah.
So the lines are more clear cut, more sharp. So it's kind of easier one.
Yeah.
But the animal are more bulky, and only the outline a little bit fuzzy. So and the animal looks sometimes they are similar in their shapes.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit difficult for this version. Yes.
I like that. And then what's this version?
And this one is about Japanese culture. So it's also not, it's kind of medium difficulty level. So it's also a famous like sushi or sakura, you know about Japanese, if you love that culture. Yes.
Yeah. I've seen that one.
So the gameplay is very simple. Just play until someone gets 7 points, you win. So you can play with kids, with grandmoms.
Yeah.
So easy to play. Non-gamers, 5 seconds you can explain the rules. Quick.
It's a great pre-dinner game, post-dinner game,
Yes.
in-between game.
Yes.
It's a really good one. And it's nice that you've got the variety of the different types as well.
Yeah.
So, moving on very quickly, what does the future hold for TBD? What are you looking forward to?
Yeah, so during the pandemic, we cannot travel outside Taiwan. So it's kind of a setback for us because our main focus is bringing games from Taiwan to the world.
Yes, yeah.
But after UK Game Expo, I feel people are coming back.
Yes,
the convention season is coming.
Yeah.
So we hope that we already planned for the SHBO this year, and we have publishers, all partners, new partners joining us. So we'll bring new games and also some old titles people are very, very crazy about. We try to reprint to SHBO again. So if nothing dramatic happens in the future, we hope that we can get back to normal. Bring more games from Taiwan to the world and hope to work with other publishers to localize or distribute our game to make our game more accessible to greater audience in the world. Yes.
One of the things I love about the TBD games are the variety. They look so beautiful, all the different colours, the artwork, but there's a level of complexity in every game that's more simple than just a simple card game. And when we started the channel, and still now for 2 years we've still been figuring out how we can do a video that best describes Taiwanese board game design, because each game is so unique and has so much, I don't know, there's just that magic, you know, that X factor that there's something you can't describe, but they're fantastic games, and you'll only know once you've played them what I mean. It's a really strange experience, and I can't explain it, but they are different to other games. Phyllis?
Thank you.
I was just going to say, it almost feels like there's a design culture out of Taiwan that is very different to the sort of European design culture. And I wondered if you could explain that maybe.
I would say that because we have very different cultural background, so we have very different stories. Most of the Western, European, American gamers they never heard about. And the way we tell the story are also different. So I really love that gamers and publishers embrace this kind of variety, and they're looking for Asian games, something different. And maybe they are a little bit fed up with too many Euro or
they want some variety.
Yes, variety. Not tired of, but they want some different flavors. So that's our chance. And we grow up in very different culture and environment, so we show different stories. And also, like in Asia, I'm very surprised by Thailand people. They have very different thinking, different culture. So even in Asia, I feel different. By other countries' design. So
that's exciting.
I love that people appreciate how we tell a story from our perspective, and put that story into a game. That's very cool.
I would very much like to come over to Taiwan sometime.
Let me know, be sure. Let me know.
I think for me, like there's games like Kingdom and Middag as well, which
yes,
that might be like the best introductory game to worker placement, but with some really interesting dynamics within it as well. So you've got games like that all the way through to games like Touch It.
Yes.
And one of the things I've noted is a sense of dynamic movement in the games that you don't necessarily get in a lot of Euro games, and that that just feels like a nice diversion from what we normally play, which I think is why we've connected with a lot of the designs that you guys publish. So yeah, thank you is from me.
Thank you.
What Dadaocheung with the flipping,
yes,
to
swapping
do
and flipping,
and the swap and the flip. I don't know that happens in any other game.
Yes,
and that's clearly just one aspect of that game. If you haven't played Dadaocheung yet, you must try it out. Honestly, it's got that vibe that you feel, this is easy, it's nice and simple, it must be easy. But there's always something better just waiting there that you can't see, that your opponent then just does. And you're like, oh, I could have done that. If you don't know what we mean, check out the channel on the A to Z. It's an awful video, it's on our early days, but it's the A to Z. D for Dadaocheung. It's definitely worth having a look at. So,
thank you.
Perfect. So we won't keep you anymore because we want you to be able to make as many sales, but we really appreciate you spending some time chatting with us today.
My pleasure.
And we wish you all the best for the rest of Expo.
Yeah, thank you.
So,
thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.